Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing the October 12th readings of Courage to Change and a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. First, I'll take a look at A Little Time for Myself, October 12th. I'm going to take a moment to read to myself. The question of the day is, how do I love, care for, and support myself today? The reading talks about growing up in an alcoholic home and then continuing the chaos into adulthood without trying to. Finding a partner who has similar experiences in childhood and having that be very difficult in a marriage, to have two people who have experiences with alcoholism when they were younger. Then it talks about trying to control people and thinking that if you love someone a certain way, then they will reciprocate, and how that doesn't always work. And the daily reminder says that Al-Anon helps us support, care for, and love ourselves. And the quote talks about accepting the guidance of our higher power. So, how do I love, care for, and support myself today? I read my conference-approved literature. I keep in touch with Al-Anon friends. I don't go to my meeting today, but I'm still thinking about the last meeting that I attended, and I attend one meeting a week. I haven't talked to my sponsor today, but my sponsor is always in my heart. And I make these videos which support me working my program. I also keep a strong connection with my higher power. And I think that might be it. I think that's how I love, care for, and support myself today. I treat others with compassion. I treat myself with compassion. I think a lot about gratitude and all the things that I'm grateful for. And there was something else I was just thinking of. And it just flew away from my head like a little butterfly. Interesting. Okay. So that's how I love, care for, and support myself today. How do you love, care for, and support yourself today? It's a little time for myself. Now we'll move on to Courage to Change, October 12th, and I'll just take a moment to read this to myself. Ah, love this. Oh, and it does have a tab from me, a very worn out, crinkled tab. All right, so this reading starts out by talking about how this person was waiting for their spouse to get sober and was thinking that if only their spouse would get sober, their life would be better. And then it goes on to say that they had to unlearn a lot of romantic nonsense in order to find a satisfying life in the here and now. So the couple separated, and then 2 years later they got back together. And this person had to learn about finding a balance between taking care of themselves and being there for their partner. So it's about always being flexible, always learning, always, being flexible and always learning. And in today's reminder, it says it's about unlearning and learning. That's how we recover. It says that there really are no rules because as soon as you think you learn the rules, things change. So it says when we accept our higher power's help, we feel safe where we are today. And the quote is having faith in a higher power helps us accept things as they are right now and not fretting over how we think things should be. And one of my favorite Al-Anon slogans is "Don't should on yourself." Let me say that again. I love saying it. Don't should on yourself. Don't should on anyone else either. But the Al-Anon saying is "Don't should on yourself." I should have done this or I should have done that. Don't should on yourself. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love Al-Anon so much. So this is beautiful because it reminds me to keep learning, stay flexible, and be happy where I am now. There's always so much to be grateful for right now. And I definitely feel that. So we'll close out with a Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.